All right, so mirror on the wall. Here we are again. We are getting to the end of this semester, and things are heating up. Things are heating up. People moving helter skelter, and then yes, and can. So uh, one of our friends compiled this question for us so that we will solve it. So he has actually done well. He has compiled for almost all the topics, and we are trying our hands on them. So basically, so far, is anyone here facing any problem with matrices concerning addition of matrices, subtraction of matrices, multiplication of matrices, and the elementary rule operation of matrices? Is anyone here facing a problem with it? Does it mean everyone here is okay with matrices?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So who tried his or her hands on this?
And that's a matrix question.
You didn't want? Yes. This, you can either use matrix to solve it, or you can use LP, linear programming, to solve it. So it seems linear programming and matrices go hand in hand. Any answer that you get for linear programming, you will get the same answer for matrices too. So who tried his or her hands on this? Any of this? Okay, no, let me start from addition and subtraction of matrices first. So here's an addition of matrix. Here's an addition of matrix. So we can see matrix A has 5 2 0 1 1 9 2 3, and and then matrix B has 2 3 4 1 and 0 2. So if we are adding this matrix, who can help me solve this? First of all, can they be added? Can we add them? Is it possible for us to add them? Oh, today should be a discussion. Oh. Today should be a discussion, so that whatever we will do here will be with everyone. Not say I will be the only person solving. Today will be a discussion. Since everyone is saying he or she does not have any problem with matrix, we all have to come together and then solve everything together. Hello. So no one is talking. Oh.
Yes, you can add them. Yes, you can add them.
Okay. Okay. So please help me with the addition. So since it's a 3 by 2 matrix, then it means our answer is supposed to be in a 3 by 2 form, right?
Yes. Okay, so it is going to be. Should I say the answer?
Whatever we'll be doing here will be a discussion. So
should I mention the answer?
No, so let's do it step by step. So now 5 will be added to these two, right?
Yes.
So 5 plus 2.
2.
And then this 2 will be added to this 3, right?
Yes.
So 2 plus 3.
Then 0 plus 4.
Okay, 0 plus 4.
1
okay,
plus
then
1.
1 plus 1. Okay, then
1 plus 0.
Okay, then
9 plus 2.
so this will give us, let me draw another box.
7.
7, 5,
5.
right?
Sure.
Then
4, 2. 1, 11.
1, 11.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So
Thank
basically, normally these things, if it will come on Quadia, they hardly come. But if only they will come in exams, it will be in objects. And in objects, I don't expect you to waste too much time doing this step by step. So if you go through the videos I sent, I illustrated how we can use calculator to solve this in an easy form. So are you familiar with using calculator to solve this?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone,
Go over.
so if we want to use calculator to solve this, what you are going to do first is you put the calculator on, if only it is off. Then you press mode. Then you press 6, which is matrix. Then we are now coming to input the values for the matrices. So for the first matrix, which is matrix A, so we select 1. And then looking at this, this is a 3 by 2 matrix. So 3 by 2 matrix is at the option 2 side. So we select 2. The reason why it is a 3 by 2 matrix is because we have 3 rows and then 2 columns. So we choose 2. And then now we input the figures for our A matrix. So matrix A. So we have 5, 2. So you press 5, then equal to, it will send you to the next side. Then you press 2, then equal, then it will bring you down. Then 0, then equal to, then 1, then equal to, then 1, then equal to, then 9, then equal to. So after putting in the figures, you press shift and then 4. Then you choose 2, data. Then you choose, we've already inputted for matrix 1. So we are now coming to matrix 2. So a matrix B, we've already inputted for matrix A. So you are coming to matrix B. Then we choose 2. Then 2, 2 is also a 3 by 2 matrix. So we choose option 2 again. Then I will put in the second one, which is 2, equal to 3, equal to 4, equal to 1, equal to 0, equal to 2. Right. So when we are done inputting them, then we press on the AC key on the calculator. We press the AC, and then I will press shift and then 4. It is not long. It's because I'm teaching it. That's why it needs to be long. If you master this and you are doing it, to be very fast. So I press shift and then 4. Then I choose option 3, which is matrix A. So option 3. And I press shift and then 4A. Sorry. I press plus. Sorry. So now, after choosing matrix A, I bring in the plus sign because I'm adding them. So I bring in the plus sign, then I press shift and then 4 again. Then I choose option 4, which is matrix B. Right? Then I press equal to. So after pressing equal to, you see that you get the same answer as we did. 7, 5, 4, 2, 1, and then 11. The same thing will be there. Did you get the same thing?
Why am I facing difficulty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. How like how do you find the final answer?
How do you find the final answer?
Yeah, after inputting the A and B.
After inputting the A and B, you are going to press shift and then 4.
Shift and 4.
Yes. Then you choose option 3.
No, it took me to dim and data.
So you didn't get only dim and data is what you are seeing there.
Yeah.
You are not seeing matrix A, matrix B. They didn't start the process well.
Okay, let me restart.
You didn't start the process well. So this is what you'll be doing for the addition, so that during the exams you won't be wasting much time on them. And then the subtraction to the same thing. So after inputting the matrix A and then B, what you are going to do is just put the subtraction sign between them and then press equal to. The figures will come straight away like that. So the addition and subtraction of matrices is not a tough knack. Hey, you can't say a tough nut. Sorry. So that's it for the addition and subtraction of matrices. Then multiplication of matrices too. It's not a tough nut to crack, because this stuff will also be coming in objects. So normally I prefer you be using calculators so that it will be punching, like it will be faster for you. So should we go over how to use calculator to solve this too?
Yeah.
All right, so let's choose this one. Let's start doing this one. So now let's start everything again. Let's start by inputting the figures for this first. So we press mode, we choose option 6, we choose 1, which is matrix A. And then this is a 2 by 2 matrix, so we choose option 5, which is 2 by 2 here. So we put in the figure 0, 2, and then minus 2, and then minus 5, right? Then when we are done, so after pressing minus 5, you still press the equal sign so that it will be stored. So after you are done, you press shift and then 4 again. Then you choose, this is where you see the dim and then data. So you choose the data, which is option 2. Then now we've already inputted for matrix A, so we will come to matrix B. So you choose option 2. matrix B is also a 2 by 2 matrix. So we are going to select option 5. Right? And then we input them into 6 equal to -6 equal to 3 equal to, and then 0 equal to, right? So after doing that, we press our AC sign again, and then we press shift and then 4 again. You see matrix A, which is appearing at the option 3 side, and then times, we bring our multiplication sign, and then we put in, yeah, are you talking?
Yeah, what sign do we press before, like after completing everything? What do we press before? I heard some SC or something.
AC, the AC where, yeah, where it will clear everything, you know.
Yeah.
So now you press shift and then 4, then you choose option 3.
Shift and 4. Option 3, okay.
Yes. So now you've gotten matrix A. So you bring your multiplication sign, then you press shift and then 4 again, and you choose option 4, giving you matrix B. Then you've gotten your matrix B. Then you press now you press your equal to sign automatically to solve everything for you. So you are getting 60 -2712. So 6 0 -27 12. Right. So let's try solving this manually and then compare the answers. Maybe some people might want to solve. Should we solve it manually? Should we solve this manually?
No.
It will waste time. It will waste time.
Yes.
Okay. So if you want to solve this manually, what you are going to do is you multiply the row by the column, this same row again by this column. So you multiply this row by this column plus this same row by this column. Then you move on to the other side too. It will be this row, the down row by this column, the same down row by this column. So basically that's it. When you do that, you are going to get this. These things will be, I think if it will come, it will be coming in the object side. And for the object side, you don't have to be wasting much time there. That's why I'm showing you this simple way of getting them done, and then you doing it as fast as you can. So let's move on. I know that the multiplication and then the addition and subtraction is simple to use based on calculator. And here it's in express the system as AS equal to B, then solve using matrix inverse. So solve using matrix inverse is the reason why they brought elementary operation. So let's rather solve using elementary operation. So let me bring my whiteboard. Then we'll solve this using elementary operation. Since everyone is saying, say, they don't have any problem with elementary operation. Okay, wait, let's start with a simple one. Let's start with a simple one. Since everyone is saying, say, they don't have any problem with elementary operation, you guys will be guiding me. So what we have here is All right, so this is the question we have here. So let's augment this. If we are augmenting, if we're getting, sorry, if we're getting 3, I'm small bottom. 3, 1, 12, 1, augmenting x, y, equal to 2, 2. Then further on 3, 1, 12, 1, then 12 the x and y, and bring 2, 2. My people, is it correct?
Yes, it is.
Yes. So now we are coming to solve the elementary operation, right?
Where did the x and y go? Why are they missing?
Is it? Okay.
X and y didn't some my
X and y no. I'm when you into omo kwaba. I'm a so aba. Richard,
You want
X and Y I'm kwe you I'm so aba.
you're a
It's here you so once. I'm never be looking for them. So whatever figure you get at the top here, it is X, and whatever figure you get at the down here will be Y. So after solving the elementary operation, if these two changes to become 16 billion, it is X. And if these two changes to become 50 billion, it is Y.
Okay.
All right. So, guys, what do you think will be the first operation we will perform on this? Remember, there are some operations we can perform using elementary operations, right? Remember that we can only add rows. We can only subtract rows, but we cannot multiply row to a row. And we can multiply a scalar to a row. And we can divide a scalar by a row. And we can interchange rows. These are the only operations we can perform on matrices using elementary row operation. I hope it is clear.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. All right. So what do you think will be the first operation you perform on this? So normally, this is my strategy I use for elementary operation. I use attacking strategy and a defensive strategy. So what do I mean by attacking strategy? The attacking strategy is what I mean by I change the ones that you see when we want to change this box, this one in this place to look like this 1 0 0 1. This is what we want this 3 1 12 1 to look like. We want to let it change to 1 0 0 1. So all the workings that we will do, we are trying to change this to look like, we are trying to change this to look like this. And in that process, this too will be also changing. So when we reach this, any value that we will get for this and this will be our final answer. So I use the attacking strategy first. by changing this side, to look to 0. I change this side to 0 first before I change this side to 0. When I'm done, I'll divide them by their scalars, like by their self, and then I'll be getting 1, 1 here. So just look at this. So first of all, looking at this, I'm coming to apply attacking strategy. It's like they've scored me 2-0 already. So I'm coming to attack very fast so that I'll able to clear myself. So to change here, so the thing is this 3, 1, 12, 1. So the attacking strategy here, I want to change here to 0. What do I do to this thing to change that place to 0? Right. So this is what I will do. If I want to change here to 0, I need to subtract row 1 from row 2. So let me work on row 1. I'm working on row 1. And let me indicate this. And I want to change that place. So 1 minus 1 will give me 0. That's why I'm doing that. So row 1. Okay. Let me do this instead. Let me not use row 1. Let me do it row 2 minus row 1. So it is 1 minus 1. So row 2 minus row 1. It's still the same. So row 2 minus row 1. Since I'm working on row 1, row 1, so let me automatically write row 2 down. So 12, 1, 2. Right? So whenever you are working on another row, you write the rows that you are not working on down first. Right? And, it's like you putting them down so that you not forget. So now we are saying row 2 minus row 1. So row 2 is 12. Here is 12. So 12 minus 3 will give us 9 for this side. And then 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 will give us 0 here. Then 2 minus 2 will give us 0. We have successfully changed here to 0. Then now we've gotten here 0. Our aim is also change here to 0. Our aim is also change here to 0. Right. So changing here to 0. Now we are coming back to our defensive strategy. We are still cash home, so we are coming to play defense. So changing here to 0, we need to get a number here that will be able to subtract this and then get 0. Do you get it? So either you multiply 9 by 12 and subtract it from 12 by 9, or because when you do it that way, the figures will be big. Sometimes some people don't want to work with big figures. So if you don't want to do it that way, then what you are going to do is you look for a smaller number that can do that. So it's either I can do maybe 9 row 2 minus 12 row 1. I will get here to be 0. But let me use it. So now I'm coming to work on row 2. Always indicate the row you are working on. So then let me open the distance. So I'm coming to work on row 2. So quickly let me write row 1 down. Row 1 is 9. 9, 0. And then 0. So, oh, sorry, I'm working on row 2. And what I will do for row 2 here is to multiply row 1 by 4. So 4 now will give me 36. And then multiply row 2 by 3. 12, 3 will also give me 36. So when I subtract them, I'll be getting 0. So what I'll do is I'll put in 4 row 1 4 row 1 minus 3 row 2. So let me quickly put them down. So I'm working on row 2. So let me write row 1 down. So 9 0 0. Right. So now 4 times 9. 9, which is the row 1 here. Right. Minus 3 times 4, which is the row 2 here. When we do that, we are getting 36 minus 36. Right. 36 and 36 is what? 0. So we are getting 0 here now. Then 3 row 1. 3 times 8. Sorry, 4 row 1 here. 4 times 0 is what? 0. 3 minus 3 times 1 is giving us negative 3. So we put it here. Now 4 times 0 is 0. Minus 3 times 2 is giving us minus 6. So we've also successfully defended our goal. And after the last minute, in your counter attack. So we've gotten counter attack. The counter attack we are changing here. We are now coming to change here. We've changed here to 0 0. So 0 0. Now we've gotten counter attack, so we want to go and score. So we are changing this side to 1. If we want to change this side to 1, we are going to do it this way by, okay, let me continue. Row 1 divided by 9. Right? Maybe here call with the counter attack now mistakenly play back up packet off. So we're not able to score. We need to now defend fast. So here we are coming to change here to also 1. If we want to change here to 1, it is row 2 divided by negative 3. So row 2 divided by negative 3. So if we open this thing, 9 divided by 9 is 1. 9 divided by 0 is 0. And then 9 divided by 0 again is 0. Return rate to 1. Now row 2. 0 divided by negative 3 is 0. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 is positive 1. Negative 6 divided by negative 3 is 2. So for this one, we can conclude that x is equal to 0, and then y is equal to 2. So when you put this x and y figures in this equation, you are going to get this. So let's try. So 3x, so 3 times 0 plus y, which is 2, will give us what? 2. And then 12 times 0, x is 0, plus y, which is 2, will give us what? 2. Is it difficult?
No,
See,
sir.
we solve elementary with just 1, 2, 3 steps. 3 steps. It's not difficult, right?
It's easy. It's easy.
Okay. Okay. So it's the same thing. If when it comes to male, our side, it will be football. When it comes to female, so let's say, how do I even put this? What example can I give for a female? Female. Female is not a star. So let's say, let me give this not a star. So let's say if you've gone to your boyfriend's place and you guys want to really satisfy yourself, well, right? You want to satisfy yourself, well, so the lady won't be the only person lying down, and then the guy will be doing the work. Sometimes you start by driving the car. So you start driving the car. That's when you want to change this side, the top side, to 0. So you start driving the car. After changing it to 0, now you say, no, my brain. Into my brain, the boys will take over the car. So the boys will come and then take over the car, then change this place to 0. See, I'm in my brave. I'm on some more. We see that be on our breath, on our breath, not see that be. Maybe brave, no, so I just see, I know. They were changing here to 1.
Correct.
You ever go.
So this thing is like that's how it's supposed to be. It's so wait David. Me na me brave, not GC ano. And say oh see oh David me penny on what GC ano no so GC ano. My change be. So it's simple as ABC, right? And I heading.
Oh, they.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. I had the amount. Oh, by late.
Have you forgotten I have a problem with this thing?
Which thing? Okay, yes, yeah. Topic 82, cat 10, na me join for written.
The course using course Jordan to solve the elementary. You said you teach me how to use calculator to do it. So teacher.
Using calculator to do it, it's very long, and you need to put some figures down. By using this step, the reason is because when you use calculator to do it, you can the same thing put this 3, this 1, this 12, this 1 in matrix A. You can put it down there and then you just invert it. When you invert it, then you put the inverse, you write the inverse down in your book. And I come and change matrix A from this 1 to the inverse that you've gotten, right? So when you do that, then you multiply it by these 2 and then 2. You will get the values for the x and then y. That's a y.
Okay. My problem is how to know the figure. You see that the second row, the second one, what's it? 4 times row 1 minus 3. How will you know that row 3 and then
multiplication, whatever.
It's simple. Okay, let me go over. Look at this here. So a friend saying, okay, let me start from here. So we want to change here to 0. Right? So first of all, since we want to change here to 0, we
yeah, I'm here.
Okay. We want to change here to 0. So since we want to change here to 0, right? It is normally either row 2 minus row 1 or row 1 minus row 2. Since 1 minus 1 is to change to 0, right?
Yes.
So we've done that. So now we've gone to arrive at this, which is 9 and then 12. How do we get a figure here and then get something, get the same figure here that we subtract? So let me come in practical life. If you visit your boyfriend and maybe you are in the mood and you want your boyfriend to come in the mood. Wait, I'm just trying to bring something down. So if you are in the mood and your boyfriend is also in the mood, what do? You go and then hold your boyfriend, right? Also in the mood. So the same thing here. We can also do it by what's on. So 9 will multiply this 12. Our boyfriend is also 12 will multiply 9, right? So it will be something like this. So 9 by 12, it can be something like this. Okay, happy. Instead of 4R1, you bet me so 9, but starting from that side. Now see the idea we are here. God, so that.
Richard, I see you.
I also see you.
They were back last. Look at.
So basically, if the thing and castle, you can't get any big number to do, just multiply them by their stuff and then subtract it. So,
Sure.
you know, boy, man, no boy, and so after the moon, not buying them. So, 9, so no, about 12 row 1. So 12 will multiply row 1. And then 9 will multiply row 2. What's our boy and so process now started. Right. So let's do this. So row 1, 12 by 9 here. So 12 times 9 minus also when 9 by 12. Right. So 12 by 9 is giving us 108. And then minus 9 by 12 is also giving us 108. -108 minus 108. Munyina mo home by. Enye na it's here maja dem. It's 0. So you get to 0 here. And then now let me continue using this same 9 here. So that so now it is 12 row 1 and then 9 row 2. So 12 row 1 is what? 12 times 0 is 0. And then 9 times 1 is 9. So negative 9 will come here. And then 12 times 0 is 0. 9 times 2 is what? So negative 9 times 2, so negative 18. So it's an amount of more as I say when you say we say that mambre when you say mambre. So it's an what I come to this. A befenia a back cow top one. So row 1. Here we want to change here to 1. So row 1 divided by 9 will give us 1. Any number divided by always the other can divided by their self. Like we divided by no one, a by no one. Anyway, it's 9. And then row 2. Remember, row 2 is negative. Negative divided by negative will give you positive. So row 2 divided by negative.
Wait, so isn't it supposed to be 12 times 9 minus 0 times 12?
Minus what? Who dear no, who dear study with the Biaoka, the Biamecatro. May see, always be ready to learn. Unlearn what you already have in your mind. We are dealing with this place, the 9 and then 12 first before we come to 0 and then 1. So for the 12 will be times this 9, and then 9 will be times this 12. So we will do this place first. I did Biameka, we will do this place first. Before when we are done, we will come and do this place.
You know what I'm looking at?
Happy.
I'm looking at the down place where you had the 9, 0, and then 0 minus 9.
If for your margin some how
Oh, sorry.
Don't mind. So now also the voice me so 9 divided by 9 is 1. 9 divided by 0 is 0. And then 9 divided by 0 is 0. And then 9 divided by 0 divided by negative 9 is 0. And then negative 9 divided by negative 9 is positive 1. Negative 9 by 18, negative 18 divided by negative 9 is 2. Actually, we've arrived at the same answer. So we can conclude that x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 2. Is it difficult?
No, it's not difficult.
Now you get the point, right?
Oh, yes, I get.
Hit the G spot. Eh?
Me, the explanation when I get it too. But me where how I'll know once how will you know that maybe I would fall and now the number will be multiply anyway? I don't get it fast. I have to sit down over and not have problem.
But they say me see they say, and if you don't get it, just multiply them by their self. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. To solve when on so mu. What I say, what can you know? So basically, we've solved this one. So you can screenshot it and then put it in the group if only say. Okay. Most screenshots you are not catching.
If maybe.
All right.
So you are recording it to say it.
Yeah, I'm recording it. All right. So let's move on to. I can't because of the time. I can't be solving. Or I'll be solving some, and then I'll leave the rest to us to go and then try. Or but there are some that are not part of our syllabus. So let me. Are not part of our syllabus. For example, this is not part of our syllabus. This will be a 4x4 matrix, and at our level, they said our this thing ends at 3x3. So this is 4x4. It's not part of our syllabus, so don't try that one. So we can try this too. Can try this. We can try this on our own. You can try this too. You can try this too. This is what we just saw. So we've spent 1 hour already. Let's go to the top there. So up to now, is there any question?
Nope. Hey, there's a question.
Okay.
I just remembered something. You see that when we are solving multiplication, I want to remember. You said that you check if oh.
So it is always like this. Okay, you let me continue from there for you. So if we are solving multiplication, first of all, let's put this down: row times column of matrix 1, row times column of matrix 2. So matrix A.
Are you writing it?
Yes, I'm doing some rough sketch. Then matrix B. Are you seeing it?
Oh, my network is slow. Okay, that's now come.
Okay. So you check. So if the column of matrix A is equal to the row of matrix B, then they are compatible. We can multiply them. But if this matrix A column is, let's say, 1, and matrix 2 row is, let's say, 3, then it means we cannot do the multiplication on them. Yeah. So our final answer should also be in the row of matrix 1 and the column of matrix 2. So let's say if we have, let's say, 2 by 3 and then 3 by 2, right? Since this and this is the same, then it means we can multiply them. And then our answer is supposed to be in a 2 by 2 matrix. So it will be in a 2 by 2 matrix. So this is how our answer will be in. You get it?
Yes, I get it.
All right. So normally, if the questions have been okay, let's start this. Let's start finding the inverse of a matrix. It can also count. So do you know that we can also solve for the inverses of these matrices? So this one, for example, is 4 by 4. This is a 4 by 4 matrix. So it is not part of the syllabus. All right, so let's try and then solve this. Can we do it?
Yeah.
Okay, then Richard, please, you are helping me do it, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. So let me bring back the board again. It will be very long, so we'll be cleaning. So just pay attention. Hi, I'm the leading meeting. So the question here is
please, who is there?
Who is where?
No, you.
I'm used to it.
Array 0 2 2 4 negative 2 and then 0 1 1 1 1. This is what we have. And we are changing this into the inverse form. Nkwalaa ife so. You with the nkwalaa no so too much. All right. So, Richard, you say you are helping me, right?
Yeah, somehow.
In Richard, I trust.
Let's go. So, alright.
So how do we start?
We are changing it into. But first, you should write the augmented form of it, like the 100 and the 01.
This has been already, so we should write 10.
This are we finding for the inverse of the matrix?
Yes, we are finding for the inverse of the matrix. So 0 1 0 and then 0 0 1. Okay, so Richard, now what are you doing?
Okay. So right now we are trying to change the second row, which is the 2 over there, into 0. So we'll multiply 2 to row 1 and then minus 3 row 2.
We are changing word here.
There's on the 2 over here. The row 2.
This
row
2.
2.
Yes.
We'll be changing
So we are changing this side to 0. We are changing. You can see. May the pen be at 1 and show why.
Sure. The second row.
This one.
First column. Second row, first column.
So here, you are changing that place to 0.
Yep.
So you are playing defensive information first. You want to play defensive information first.
Yeah.
Moreno. But wait, we'll do it that way. But let me quickly explain this first. So let me quickly explain this first. So if you want to change a matrix into the inverse form, what you are going to do is to augment it with the inverse. So first of all, put all of them into one basket. Put it that way. So 3 0 2. Bring a parallel line here. Then continue with this side. So we are trying to bring it with the inverse. The identity. So 1 0 0 and then 2 4 negative 2 and then 0 1 0 and then 0 1 1 then 0 0 1. So what we are going to do is we are going to change this side to look like this side. So in the process of changing this side, we are going to change the A side here to look like the B side. So in the process of changing A side to look like the B side, right, B will also be changing, right? So once A finally change to this identity matrix, which is 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1, then whatever we will get in B will be our inverse. Is it clear, or should we explain it again?
Please explain it again.
Okay, so we are coming to look for the inverse of this matrix. So what, if you want to use the Gauss-Jordan method, what we are going to do is we will augment it with its identity. So now whenever we apply operation on this A, it will affect the B2. So whenever we apply any operation on A, it will also affect the B. So in the process of changing A to look like B, right, we are changing A here to look like 1 0 0 0 1 0 and then 0 0 1. In that process, any final answer we get in B will become our inverse. So basically, let me see whether I'll get something in real life to support this. I didn't remember. So yeah, fan say, Richard, when you go be up say like, when you go be up say, unche the real life, the rules to buy and casa the way say. Initially, Luciano, you were doing her good, right? You were doing her good, but you wanted to see who person say whether she's not taking advantage of your goodness. So after the person one channel, like person manifest tough life kakiri, unchannel say what could broke miss and man. Then you see, say, yeah, in the real life, no. So in the process of putting her into that situation, after life of better one kasano will be her opposite side. One on fancy. So basically, in the process of changing this A to look like this B, the final figures that will be left in B will be the real inverse of A. I don't know if they're not so far. If they're far, they are the try say yes of it, and we are applying Gauss-Jordan method. Our main focus will be on A. Right, we are trying to change what is in A to look like the identity, and that process, all the operations will affect the B2. So first of all, me normally I like playing attacking first. So let's play this attacking first. So first of all, we want to change here to 0. Right? What do you think will be the operation we perform on this? What do you think will be the operation we perform on this? Who will help me? Who will help me?
You can divide it by 8.
Divide.
No. It's okay. Bye-bye. This is our as
Oh. So just look at, see,
you want to change it. You can subtract 2 from it.
We can subtract 2 from A, but we cannot subtract or add scalar to a row. We can only add and subtract rows, right? You need to always keep the operations that you can perform in your mind. So we want to change this 2 to 0. Just always the number that you want to change into 0, look under it or above it, and then look at the number that is near it. So above, what I say. So we have 2 here. So since 2 wahana 2 wahana, when we add row 1 to row 2, we are going to get 0. So let's perform that operation. Row 1 plus row 2. We are performing only on row 1, so let's quickly write all the rows down. The rows that you are not performing in it, let's write them down. Oh, sorry. We are working on row 1, so we'll need to write it down. So in this process, we are saying row 1 minus row 2. So let's look at it here. So row 1 here is 3. Row 2 here is 2. So 3 minus 2 will give us. Please, somebody should mute his himself now. Meaning yes, how they impact of.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So row 1 minus row 2. Hey, row 1 plus row 2, sorry. 3 plus 2.
5.
All right, so we put the 5 here. 0 plus 4.
4.
All right, so we put that one to here. 2 plus negative 2.
0.
All right, so we put that one here. 1 plus 0.
1.
Put that one here. 0 plus 1.
1.
Put that one here. Then 0 plus 0.
0.
All right. So we close it. We have successfully what? Change here to 0. Right.
Okay.
So, all right. So now we want to change here this negative 2 to 0. We've done here. We've done here. So now we are coming to change here. Right. So we are coming to work on row 2. So let's. How do you think we can change here to 0? Rejoice, how do you think we can change here to 0? The number error above or below it, and then look at what we can do.
Can I answer?
Yeah, you can answer.
So we're going to, like, it should be 3 row 3, 2 row 3 plus row 2, right?
All right. So, yeah. So 2 row 3. Rejoice, do you understand why?
Let's see. We'll see the answer.
Messi, do you understand why? I didn't say. Do you understand why we are choosing this operation?
No.
All right. So we have -2 here, and we have 1 here. How do we change this one to become 0? When we multiply this 1 by 2, everything.
If you multiply -2 by 2.
No, we are multiplying 2 by this one here.
2 by what? No, not yet. My network is slow, so unless you finish before.
This.
We are multiplying 2 by -2.
Me maka no. Matro bibi kra o bibi a me wona say.
Oh, is it 1? Okay.
Oh, you are not too.
The cursor is now moving.
Okay. So we want to change this 2 to 0. Okay, you there. You said let's do it. So let's do it. So we are working on row 2 now.
But I can see that you are drawing this one.
So we are working on row 2 now. So let's write row 1 and row 3 down. So 5, 4, 0. And then 1, 1, 0. Then 0, 1, 1. And 0, 0. So let's look at it here. We want to change it to 0. So we've given this function here that you're operating 2 times row 3 plus row 2. So rejoice. 2 times 2 is 2 times 0 is what?
2 times 0 is 0.
Okay. Then 0 plus 2 is what?
It's 2.
All right. So we put that one here. And then now we are moving on to the next line or the next column. So 2 times 1 is what?
2.
2 times 1 is 2. So now that 2 plus 4 will give us
6.
All right. Then now we are moving on to the last this row. So this row is saying 2 times 1 is what?
2.
2 times 1 is
2.
all right. So that 2 plus -2 will give us
0.
all right. So now 2 times 0 is what?
0.
Plus 0 will give us
0.
so now 2 times 0 again is what?
Is 0.
Plus 1 will give us
Plus 1 will give us 1.
all right. So 2 times 1 here is what?
2.
Plus 0 will give us
2.
all right. So we've successfully changed here to 0. We successfully changed here to 0. All right. So now our focus is to change here
Change that.
to 0 now. So changing here to 0. So Rejoice, what do you think we can do to change here to 0?
I do use the way.
If you don't get this right, don't talk to me again.
Hey. Me who am I near pa?
If you don't get this
okay.
Right,
row 2 no. If you do what I'm thinking about, you will not get it.
you don't get this right. I know I don't do anything for you in life, but still don't talk to me again. That's your one.
See, that's why I was like, I think oh.
We've done similar stuff. So you can't just put in the same technique.
Oh me oh.
Nice cool. Intimate catch or say.
Okay. Okay, minus 2. But you said you can't. I'm coming.
When I was giving a scenario, say you when you want to do, and you go to your boyfriend's place, and you want your boyfriend to also do, what do?
You said we should use the same number to multiply itself.
Like, so if we have 4 here, we have 6 here. What do you think we are going to do?
We should use 4 and 6.
Now, what will you use again? So tell me the operation we are going to perform. What row is 4 in?
4 is in row 1.
And then 6 is in row?
6 is in row 2.
So how do we do this?
So row 2 minus row 1.
Yes. Is that what? Rejoice. I can't hear you.
I said row 2 minus row 1.
Row 2 minus row 1, 6 minus 4, will it give us 0?
No, what the fuck?
Maybe I'm a con here. Anyone else we will multiply them by themselves.
So let's multiply.
So tell me, what will we use to multiply what?
Yeah, help me. Let's continue.
I won't help you. I won't help you. Do this. Nanka, I don't understand why we've done similar stuff here, similar one year, and you are telling me that you don't know why, like how we will do this. Why?
No, I know. Let's do.
No. I won't understand.
So what people are there? They are watching. Oh, what is this?
They don't know you. All those online, they don't know you. Ajay Richard or Crash the Pay.
Richard, help me.
No.
What do you want? Tell me. Talk to me.
Rejoice. You are telling me that you will multiply them by themselves.
So we multiply the 6. Multiply the 6 by the first row and then the 4 by the second row.
No. Who wants to know what doing how?
Now, fear for me, but not say be okay.
So we multiply the 6 by row 1 and then the 4 by row 2. Then what will we do? Like, will we add them or subtract them?
We are subtracting.
So minus 4 row 2. You know also and I'll be Jimmy. So let's quickly put the operation inside here. You can be in my class and then in between. So we are working on row 1. So let's put everything down again. So let's put row 2 and row 3 down. Sorry. So 2, 6, and then 0, and then 0, and then 1. Yeah, sorry, why? You know I'm not like that. It's just because I want you to get it. That's why. Why?
I get it. It's good. I
Sorry,
remember.
sorry. Also, we are going to write exams very soon. And then you don't get this. Better than I'm going for. So
I wasn't getting it. I told you that long time. Show me
and
simple way.
and today we've done simple ways. We've done more than.
Yes, but me I didn't join in the second.
But when you came, I went over again.
Yes, I get it now. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. Don't use it.
Limbo. Why? So you are telling me 6 row 1 minus 4 row 2. So let's do it. 6 times 5 is what? 6 5.
Hey, Jessica.
6 5. Rejoice. Okay. So Rita, please can you help me? Richard,
Yeah, bro.
please can you help me?
With what?
6 5.
Ah, 30.
6 5
Sorry.
30. Okay. So 30 minus 4 times 2 is 8. So 30 minus 8.
30 minus 8. 22, right?
All right. Yeah. You put it 22 here. We move to the next line. So 6 times 4 is what?
24. 24.
Okay. So 4 times minus 4 times is also 24, right? So we are getting
Minus
0
24.
here. Your background. So 0, hey, 6 times 0 is what?
0, 0.
4 2 times 0 is what? So when we minus
0.
them, we'll still get 0. And then,
I'm sorry, my network went off.
yeah, I saw that. So 6 times 1 is 6, right?
Yes.
6 minus 4 times 0 is what?
Pardon?
0. 0.
Okay. So 6 minus 0 will give us 6. All right. So on this place too, moving to this place too. So this place too, 6 times 1 is 6. So this same 6 minus 4 times 1 is negative 4. So 6 minus 4.
This minus 4 is 2.
All right. So now we are moving to this side. This column. So 6 times 0 will give us 0. Minus 4 times 2 will give us 8. So we are getting negative 8. Right. So we've successfully played our attacking. We've changed 1, 2, 3 to 0. So now our focus is to come to the defensive side. Let's change this side to 0. So changing this side to 0, What do you think is the operation we are going to perform on this? Let's say we want to change here. These two to become 0. Let's first change this to become 0. When you watch top and then down, the only way we can get a good figure is the top side. So we are come to work on row 2. So I come to work on row 2. So we coming to work on row 2. Prejudice, what do you think is the operation we perform on this?
Now we are working on the 2. The 2 in row 2.
Yes.
If we divide, we get 1.
For the division, I always prefer that we do it last. When you're done with everything, that's when you come and do the division. When you are done changing the zeros, then you come and then do the divisions last, so that your work will go faster. So what do you think you will do on this?
Let's multiply row 3 by row 2.
We will multiply row 3 by row 2.
We get 0.
Have you forgot?
2 to 1.
Yeah?
We are changing 2 to 0.
Yeah, we are changing 2 to 0.
Let's decide. I will get 0.
But you remember elementary row operation, we cannot multiply row by row. We can only multiply the rows by a non-zero scalar. The elementary row question basket, why? And it's a better time na. So idea what can be said no we are sound so if you said then I don't know.
Miriam, which one? Is it the same thing I said initially?
Any similar one and it sounds so.
Okay. So okay. We multiply we multiply the second row. But you see we can multiply row by row. Okay, so we multiply 2 times row 3 and then what? Then what?
Our Father, good afternoon, heaven, and lower did I name. As it is in heaven.
Oh, but they are helping me. Then I'll remember. Oh.
So let me go. So it's either we multiply 2 by row 1 and then 22
row 2.
Or and then 22 times row 2. Or what we can simply do also is row 1 so that the figures will not become very big. Then we can do it when we multiply 2 this row 2 by 11. 11 times 2 gives us 22. So when we subtract 22 from 22, we are going to get 0. So we can do it that way.
I didn't know. So sad.
You don't want to think. Row 1 minus 11 row 2. So since you are working on row 1, if you are working on row 2, let's put row 1 down. 22, 0, 0. 6, 2, minus 8, 3, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. So now we are multiplying. So 1 here is 22. 11 times 2 is 22. So we are getting here 0. So 1 here is 0 minus 11 times 6 will give us negative 66. Negative 66.
Oh.
And then the 1 here is 0. Here so is 0. So we are getting 0 here. And then the 1 here is 6. 6 minus 0. Because 11 times 0 will give us 0. So 6 minus 0 will give us the same 6. And then here is 2. 2 minus 11 times 1 give us 11. So 2 minus 11 will give us negative 9. And then now we have 8 and then 2 here. So 8 minus, so 11 times 2 give us 22. So negative 22 here. Then negative 8, we are getting negative 30.
Oh, you're not asking me again. Ow, you disappointed me.
May have disappointed you. May have disappointed you.
I said you are disappointed in me.
I don't want to worry again. I said since I'm worrying you.
I'm not worrying me. Ask me.
Oh.
Who is that?
So now we successfully changed here. We successfully change this to 0, which we are seeing here. So now our aim is to change here to 0 now. So this diagonal became 0. We're also expecting this diagonal to also become 0. Zeros. So we are now coming to work on row 3.
Which girl? Hey.
Okay, Rejoice, will you help me with this one? What operation should we perform? Yes. We
The
want
last
to
one
change
is division.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, if it's vain.
The last one we should do division. What are you talking about?
We are coming to change. We are coming to change this 1 to 0.
Which one? The one.
Yes, we are coming to change it to 0.
Okay, so let's go look for a number.
You can't get a number in.
No, I can't think right now.
Okay. Richard, can you help or I should do it?
Let's switch out do it.
Yo.
Oh, Richard. I'm sure he's laughing at me, so he's come and do it.
Richard, should I or you help us?
With what, please?
We want to change this 1 to 0. So what
the 1.
Yes. So what operation do you think we should perform?
I think 60 root 2 minus 66 root 3.
No, it won't be minus.
It will what? Isn't it
Root 2 is
66?
it's negative 66.
Ah, okay.
So it should be root 2 what? Reframe it well. Reframe it also.
Root 2
Mm-hmm.
is it plus?
Yes. Because it is negative. So unless we add it before it will tend to 0. So plus 66.
Hey, Richard is a shark.
Oh, I know, right?
Yo, carefully.
Yeah.
Wait, like you see, say your own, you they turn the down one, no, like you change the down one first, no, like you they change the zeros first. Right? Did they hear me?
Yeah, they hear you.
Like now, I want to talk here. You see, say maybe maybe the person get another way of like turning it. Like me, like this, I can decide to ignore the one, then rather go and make the negative 66 1. So in order to make the negative 16 1, I would rather divide root 2 by negative 66. So the negative 66 down will turn 1. So they go make easier for me to get the last row. That's the 1 to 0. So I go do row 3 is such that row 3 minus row 2.
I get your point. I get your point. I get your point. But me doing it this way, looks shorter for me, because you there look at how you end it. You end it peacefully.
I the bab. You say media. You say.
I remember. I remember how you do them.
Okay. All right.
For example, I could have changed. I could have changed everything at once from here and here. It means identity now at once. So let me just do it step by step. That's why. Why?
All right. No Chrome. What happened? Go for movement view.
Okay.
Baba, remember me too. Me shall na me shall mo one.
Okay.
I for the birthday. Try right.
Richard all mala.
Wow. Don't know shark no. Don't know shark no.
Man, I for the birthday. They show.
Richie boy.
So we are coming to work on row 3. So let's quickly write row 1 and row 2 down. So we are working on row 2 plus 66 row 3. So 0 is here, plus 66 times 0 also give us 0. Here is 66. So row 2 is 66. Negative 66 plus 66 times 1 will give us 0. Then 0 plus 66 will give us 66. Then row 2 here is 6 plus here is 0, so 6. Then here is -9. -9 plus 6 to give us -9. And then here is -30. -30 plus 66 times 1 is giving us 66. So we are going to get 36. So now we have successfully changed all the zeros. We've changed here, we've changed here, we've changed here, we've changed here, we've changed here. So we've changed all the diagonals to zeros. So now we are going to divide partner order. Yes, we are going to divide. Why? So we want to change here to 1. We want to change here to 1. We want to change here to 1. So what we are going to do is to row 1.
Please wait. Oh, you see the row 3. We're working on row 3. And then we are saying 66 row 3 again.
Row 2 plus 66 row 3. That's where we can change this side to 0. That's how we can change this side to 0.
So
or you can do it. You can either do it 66 row 3 plus row 2. It's the same thing.
So meaning the 66 is multiplying row 3.
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay.
So 1 divided by 22. Row 2 divided by -66. Row 3 divided by 66. So 22 divided by 22 is 1. 20 divided by 0, 0. Remember, always remember that it is divided all of them. If you here, we know 1 0 and 1 on the account, we flat. Waiting, auto, very. 22 divided by 6 divided by 22 is giving us 6 divided by 22. It's giving us 3 over 11. Is that so? Let me see. So that is so. And then 2 divided by 22, 1 over 11. And then negative 8 divided by 22, negative 4 over 11. And then here we are dividing through by negative 66. So negative 0 divided by negative 66 is 0. Negative 66 divided by negative 66 is 1. 0 divided by negative 66 is 0. And then 6 divided by negative 66 is 1 over 11, negative 1 over 11. And then 9 divided by negative 66. Okay, it is negative 9. 3 over 22. And then 31 over 22. Negative 30, sorry. 5 over 11, sorry. And then the last n2 is we are dividing through by. So here we give us 0. Here we give us 0. This is whereby this is giving us 1. And then we have 1 over 11 here. And then we will have negative 3 over
negative 3 over 22. And then 6 over 11.
And then 6 over 11. So now this becomes the inverse. So now this becomes the inverse of the matrix.
Wow. It is long. Oh.
It is not long. It's because we are solving it together. If I was to be doing it alone, I can even use 2 or 3 minutes to do this.
Wow. Hey, exam is my new.
What the? What the? Me na make copy another copy. So please, do we understand up to this point before we move on to formulating the matrices and CASA? Please, have you screenshotted?
Yes, I'm even writing it too. But let me take a screenshot.
Please, do we understand up to this moment? Is anyone confused? So if you did again there, so on the class on join or there then care. So everybody gets it up to this point, right?
Yes. Help me know the numbers to use. Oh my God.
Help you to know the numbers to use. Are you okay? If you don't know the numbers to use, what do you do? What did I tell you to do?
You said we should use itself to multiply itself and
Yeah, no. So this one too. This one too, I have to tell you again.
For you.
I'm kind of sure that continue to pass it.
Hey, I'll pass for your game.
So, hey, you see, I used 2 hours. You touch the solving one back on the akano. Minimum any other assignments. Nah.
Why you want us to go to today?
Oh, it's supposed to be like 2 hours, we pay. We've consumed the 2 hours already. And solve it back on count. So normally we know that this is the part of the matrices that I like most. So maybe I know that you made us say, because we know that Legon, this is how they will do the question. If matrices will come, they will not just give us, if it will come in section B, they will not just give us 2x, then they'll put it in this form. So they'll put it in this form, then you are going to move everything one by one. You get it? So we are going to read this and then formulate this like using the linear programming formula. No, then we'll use matrices to solve this. So I'm coming to give something.
Okay.
So let's Rejoice, can you help me read this?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Rejoice. All right.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so an investment firm offers 3 stock portfolios, A, B, and C.
Okay.
There exist 6 blocks of high risk, 3 moderate risk, and 1 low risk stocks in portfolio A. In portfolio B, there are 2 blocks of moderate risk, 5 blocks of low risk, and a single block of high risk stock.
Okay.
In portfolio C, there are 3 blocks of each. There are 3. Wait. In portfolio C, there are 3 blocks each of high, medium, and low risk stocks. a client wants to have 35 blocks of high risk stock, 22 blocks of medium risk, and 18 of low risk stock. How many of each portfolio should he purchase?
All right. So now what we are going to do is we are going to formulate this like the normal linear programming. So within this, what are the decision variables here?
Portfolio ABC.
No, that's not the decision variable. The decision variable here is the blocks. We have high risk, low and medium risk, and a moderate risk, and then low risk. Those are the decisions because the clients want to have 35 blocks of high risk. So the decision that they want to take is on the risk. So that is the decision variables here. So first of all, let's represent x1, x2, and x3 by so x1, x2, and x3. So x1 is equal to high risk. High, moderate, and then low. You understand?
Yeah.
So now what we are going to do is, since these are the decision variables, so we are going to equate all the distance by. So for in the portfolio A, we are going to pick all the high risk in there, right? And then we'll equate it to 35. And then we are going to pick high risk in portfolio A, high risk in portfolio B, and high risk in portfolio C. And we are going to do what? Equate it to 35. Then we are going to also pick the medium risk in portfolio A, the medium risk in portfolio B, medium risk in portfolio C. Then we equate it to 20.
The moderate.
Yes. And then we are going to pick the low risk in portfolio A, the low risk in portfolio B, and then the low risk in portfolio C. Then we are going to what? Equate it to what? 18. So I hope you guys all have a question. Open it. Let me go to the board screen so that we do it there. So that yeah.
Okay. Is your cat worrying? Oh, oh boy. My grandfather is in the family of What was the bedaging?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, okay, so you can hear me now. So x1 is equal to high risk. So first of all, we will say that let me write it that way so that let x1, x2, and x3 represent high risk, high, moderate, and low risk, respectively. So basically, this is what we are going to do. This first, the first thing you do. I'm sure this attracts marks, so you do this first. So the question, let me. So for the high risk, it's going to be 35, right?
Yes.
So in portfolio one, or the A portfolio, what are you getting for the high risk there?
We are getting 6 blocks.
Okay, so 6.
For the portfolio A. And for
And
the
then
B. And for the B, we are getting only a single block of high risk.
okay.
And in portfolio C, we are getting 3 high risk.
Okay. Okay. Hey.
Are we done?
Ba.
Okay.
Okay. So the second one, what are we also getting there? It will be equal to 22, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We are
So it will
getting
be
3.
okay. 3
2.
plus 2 plus
And 3.
okay. Okay. And then the next one we are getting
Yeah.
it
We
will
are
be
getting
equal to
18.
18. Okay.
Yes. We are getting 1.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
And 3.
All right. So now this is how it will look when we bring them out of this thing. So now we have to augment it now. So if we are augmenting 6, 1, 3, x1, x2, x3,
Oh.
35, 22, and 18. So here too will be 3, 2, 3. And then here too will be 1, 5, 3. Okay, so with this, I think X1, X2, and X3 will represent the portfolio instead. Yeah, it will represent the portfolio instead. Yeah. That's a family tree. Because those are the available decisions. So, yes, you are correct. Yeah,
Yay. Are you sure?
yes. It represents thoughts A, B, and C. And
I think it's like that now.
yeah. Back on I don't know if I'm in this one. Yeah, back on Say, no, I've not eaten bangkun. Okay, thank you. Hi. So, yeah, it's this way now. It's this way chocolate king. So, transaction in portfolio A. We have this one. Am I sure? I'm getting confused because in portfolio A that we have the high risk one, and then we have high risk to be 6. Let me read the question. Go. Yeah, family.
Right now.
Yeah.
So why don't we do it in a tabular form? Then we'll get we will not be confused by then.
Okay.
So something like we'll draw a table for the decision variables, which is the high, moderate, low. Then beside it, we'll have the product, which is product A, product B, product C, all having their columns. Then we'll have the available resources to have in each column. So when we arrange them in the table, then we can now form it.
That's simple.
Oh.
Okay, I'm doing it that way.
Okay.
So So in portfolio A. Raja, is this in portfolio A? What were we having?
We were having 6 blocks of high risk.
6.
3 moderate.
3.
1 low risk.
1 low.
Yes.
Okay. And then
we're having 2 moderate.
2.
2 moderate, 5 low, and 1 high.
5 and 1. And then
1 high.
In the third portfolio,
We have 3 high, 3 low,
3.
and 3 moderate.
Then the available here is 35.
35, 22 medium, 18 low.
Okay, so this will help us get it. Same. Hey guys, check the B portfolio. What was in there?
With there being, it said 2 is moderate. Be done it.
B, start.
In phosphorus B, there are 3 blocks of moderate race.
Okay, wait.
5 blocks of low.
Wait.
And a single one. So one, right?
Yes.
Single
so
block
read
of
that.
high race.
Read that one. So single block of high, and then
high race.
And then the moderate risk is
2.
And then low risk is
low risk is 5.
all right. So now I got it. So this will help us to arrive at the same thing. I was just confused, even though I've solved it, but I was confused there. This is. So basically, this is how we will come by it. And then now what we are going to do is solve this with Gauss-Jordan method.
But it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
What
I was just confused. I don't know. I didn't start to say boom, and that's
Hey, let's try to say to what you don't run away.
So I'm clear. Have you screenshots?
Yep. Yes, it.
Okay. So we arrived at 6, 1, 3, and then 35. Hey, I didn't quite make sure that sometimes. And then 3, and then 1. So this is what we have here. All right. So 35 will be for x1. So whatever we get at 35 that will be for x1. Whatever we get at the 22 will be for x2. And whatever we get for 18 will be for x3. So let's continue. Rejoice, this one dear. This one dear.
This one we are in a hurry to go.
This one they are in a hurry to close in.
And so she didn't waste time, car. But
So
why is it that we can't subtract direct? We can't subtract a row from a row, but we can add a row to a row.
You can subtract a row from a row, but you cannot multiply a row to a row.
Okay. So this one will subtract row 2 from row 1.
Yeah, we can do that. 2, 6.
It's okay, don't ask me the
I'll ask you 1, 3. So Rejoice, is there we are working on row 1, eh?
Yes.
And we are subtracting row 1 from row 2. So row 1 minus row 2. Right?
Yes.
All right.
So meaning we write or the 2 down and then the 3 down.
Okay.
I'm getting sabotage. As I'll stretch my neck and see what somebody is using to.
Yeah. I'll stretch my neck and look at what somebody's. So let's try to row 2 and row 3 down. 3, 2, 3, 1, 5, 3, 2, 6 minus 3 is giving us 3. 1 minus 2 is giving us -1. 3 minus 3 is giving us 0. And then 35 minus 22 is giving us 13. So now we want to change here to 0. So Rejoice, what do you think we are going to do?
I thought you don't mention my name. But do you know that this one too, we can still do row 3 minus row 2, right?
Yes.
I thought it's not possible.
So is there so we are working on row 2. So is there we should do what?
Row 3 minus row 2.
Okay. Row 3 minus row 2. Write row 1 down. So row 3 minus row 2. So 1 minus 3 is giving us -2. 5 minus 2 is giving us 3. And then 3 minus 3 is giving us 0. And then 18 minus 22 is giving us -4. Okay, Rejoice. We've successfully changed it to 0. So now our aim is here. Our aim is this side. So, Rejoice, what do you think we'll do to this one? Rejoice.
Yes, I'm coming. I'm doing some calculation. If we do let's do 3 times row, how do you call it? Row 1.
Okay.
Hey, it was okay.
I'm writing.
This is wrong.
Continue. Continue.
Minus
So it says 3 times row 1. Okay, and then
3 times row 1 minus 8. Minus minus row 2, yes.
Why will it be minus? Why will it be minus? 3 times -1 here will give us -3. So minus -3 will give us -6. So it's supposed to be plus instead.
Okay, sorry, plus.
Okay. But you've done well. You've done well. Richard, clap for Rejoice.
Oh, shy.
So let's quickly write the rest of the rows down. So 3 times row 1, 3 times 3 is 9, plus -2 will give us 7. Then 3 times row 1 here is +3, a -3, plus 3 is given us 0. 3 times 0 plus 0 is given us 0. 3 times 13, about 39. 39 plus -4, about 35. And then we've successfully gotten these 3 zeros. The first diagonal to be 0. Right.
Yes.
We want to make here 0. What do you think we will do?
Let's do row 1 minus.
Let's do.
Row 1.
Why are we doing row 1?
Sorry, row 2.
Okay.
So row 1 minus.
Row 1 being. Watch the thing.
I'm coming. I'm watching it. Okay, sorry, row 2. 2 plus plus 3 row 3.
Is that row 2 plus?
Row 2 plus, then we multiply 3 times row 3.
Why are we multiplying 3?
And 3 will not do.
Hmm?
Would 3 do? I'm coming. Check.
Why will you use 3?
Or what should we use? Should we use 5? What should we use?
So can't you check?
I'm checking. Oh, teacher, yes. What's the mouse?
we want to change.
We are changing this one. You said it's 2. Oh, sharp. Why did I think it's 3? You there?
I don't understand why you thought it's 3.
3 is close to 2. There two answers. Hmm. Hey, you not talk again.
I'm coming. I'm writing the already existing this thing down since we will not be working on that one.
Okay.
So row 2 here is -2 plus 2 times 2 will give us 2 times 1 will give us 0 here. And then row 2 here is 0. Hey, row 2 here is 3. 3 plus 2 times this thing will give us 10. So 3 plus 10 is 13. And then row this thing here is 0. 0 plus 2 times it will give us 6. Then row 2 here is -14. -14 plus this is 36. So 2 times 18 is 36. 36 plus this is giving us 32. So now we successfully change here to 0. So our aim now is to change here to 0. So we are coming to work on row 2. Rejoice, what are you doing to change the -2 to 0?
I'm coming. You said you can multiply a row to. Okay, so how are you doing it? Okay.
So if we want to change the -2 to 0, we need to multiply row 1 by 2 and row 2 by 7. We are multiplying them by the yourself. This multiplied by this, and this to multiply by this. We are working on row 2, so let's write the other rows down. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 7 times negative 2 here is negative 14, so it will give us 0. And then 2 times 0 is 0. 7 times 3 is 21. 2 times 0 is 0, plus 7 times 0 is 0. 2 times 35, 70, plus 7 times 4, 28. So 70 minus 28, 42. Now we want to make here, we want to now make here 0. So in making here 0, we are multiplying 13 by row 1, row 2, and then 21 by row 3. So we are working on row 3 now. Um, 13 row 2 minus 21 row 3.
What?
13
what?
row 2, sorry. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, okay. What you been saying?
Hmm.
Maybe.
So 13 row 2 here is 0. 13 times row 3 here is 0, so we are getting 0 here. Now 13 times this will give us a certain figure, and subtract it from 21 times this will also give us the same figure. So we are getting 0 here. 13 times this is 0. 13 times 0 is 0. 21 times 6. So it is negative. So it is minus 20. So we are getting negative 126. And then 13 times 42. 13 times 42 minus 21 times 32, negative 126. Really? So it will actually change all the zeros. We have successfully changed all the zeros. So what we are going to do now is wow. Let me try this and see. 1 1 divided by 7 2 divided by 21 3 divided by negative 1 0 0 7 5 35. Here's going to be 5. And then here to 0 1 0 42 divided by 21 is I think 2. And then here 2 is 0 0 1. And then here it will be 1. So x1 x1 but let me try this and see. Then I mean I am so it will be 13 times 42 minus 21 times 32. I don't know if it's something. So 6 plus 1 times so Regis, have you screenshotted this?
Yes.
I want to clean the first side, that's why.
But it's wrong.
So, no, it's not wrong, it's correct. So x1 x2 x3 so what I want to do is, because the question asked in how much, they said how much this thing should the person pitches. So we need to also put it in a form that, so here x1 is what? It's equal to 5, x2 is equal to 2, and x3 is equal to 1. And x1 was representing the high risk, s2 was representing the medium risk, and s3 was representing the low risk. So the investor should purchase 5 high risk, 2 low risk, 2 moderate risk, and then 1 low risk respectively, in order to get that 35, 22, and then whatever. You get it?
Yeah.
Please, do you all understand up to this point? Hey, 3 hours.
The child is sleeping.
3 hours. So, please, are we okay up to this point?
Yeah, we are okay.
We are okay.
Okay. So, please do question 2 and then 3.
Why?
For
Why?
Oh, is that?
as an assignment,
Okay.
do question 2, this question 2 and question 3.
Richard, why? Why? Why
As an assignment. So remember that for this question there was some more technical issue. So
wow, look, boss.
So no, it is just a writing issue. So she needs to combine the bags of food supplement to get 1.2 grams of nutrient. It should be nutrient 1, not A. It should be nutrient 1, and here should be nutrient 2, and here should be nutrient 3. Right? So that's the only thing there. That's all. So when you are writing it or when you are so remember it's nutrient 1, nutrient 2, and nutrient 3. That's all.
So you should solve only question 3.
2 and 3. Question 2 and question 3.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much for joining today's class.
Yeah, thank you.
See you all tomorrow.
Hey, please, how is the
Yeah, tomorrow we are continuing with linear programming.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank you very much.
See you. Thanks.
Bye.
how is the
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yes.
Me, do I have any usu?
Your cat, what is the
Do I have any usu? Stop loss.
Huh?
Stop loss. Stop loss.
Stop loss.
Stop loss. It is fine.
Oh, your cat is cold.
All right. See you all tomorrow. If in case you are coming and you have any question, you can DM me at the same time.
I will DM you, Dodo.
I know. I know. All right. Bye.
Bye.